This is a Headgum podcast.
Let me tell y'all something. For those of y'all who don't live in Los Angeles, hi, by the way. For those of y'all who don't live in Los Angeles, we got a problem here.
Big problem
that runs rampant. It's based on the infrastructure of the city and how many people come here and get on our nerves. And it's called traffic. Now, traffic is in other cities. You can't drive a car in New York, but they always use the excuse, well, you can get on the train. The train sucks. We know this. But driving a car in LA is a car city. Things are far apart. Our public transportation system is not designed the same way as certain other major cities that have better public transportation. Some days are better than others in the traffic. I know how to deal with traffic. I know how to move. I know how to shake. I know what I'm doing.
I know how to shake but not move. That's my problem.
Yeah, see, I know how to move and shake.
Traffic ain't shit.
Traffic ain't shit. But what makes traffic even worse, and I want y'all to hear this. I want you to listen close.
Everybody put their ear to the speakers.
Yeah, because to all of you people out there who drive Teslas, I want y'all to do better.
Yeah, what are they doing? What they gotta do with traffic?
Here's why I talk about Teslas. These motherfuckers drive either like a bat out of hell, fast all over the place, or they drive slow as molasses.
Yeah. If they don't know
that car goes,
like AI.
That car goes 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a very fast car.
Remember, it's like a Batmobile on the road. So
Dan drove us, and Iffy drove us too. They both got the Teslas, and they zoom. You put your foot on the gas, that shit is gone.
Yeah, that shit goes fast.
Use it. Use that, people. The car go fast for a reason.
I got a fast Tesla.
You got a fast car, but you don't use that shit.
That's a LA thing. I was stuck in traffic too, and I gotta say the problem with traffic too is that I hate when I can see the destination.
Oh yeah.
I'm like looking at Headgum. I'm on my way to Headgum.
I could have walked here.
I see it. I could get out the car. One day I'm just going to get out the car and leave my car and just walk.
And everybody blowing. Your car smoking. Like, what's that movie? What's the movie? Walking
Dead?
Not Walking Dead. It was with...
Walking, Talking?
What's my man's name?
Look Who's Walking? Christopher Walken?
I'm about to tell you right now. The movie is
it's
an LA movie. It's an LA based movie. I recommend everybody watching the documentary Los Angeles Plays Itself. I don't know where you can find it at, but Google it. It's good. It basically shows all the movies that have been filmed in Los Angeles. What's my man's name? Not Michael Keaton. He played in the movie with Glenn Close where she cooked the rabbit.
What? I don't know.
Fatal Attraction.
Oh, okay, that movie.
What's my man's name? I can Google it right now. I got a computer in front of me.
While you Google that, I'm gonna tell everybody my pet peeve that's happening. Also
Michael Douglas.
thing. Oh yeah, Michael Douglas. That's my boy. You talk about you know what's so funny? I was just watching a movie clip from this movie. It's one of my favorite movies you're thinking of. It's called Falling Down. I love that movie. I love the scene and he goes into the fast food spot. That's so funny you said that because I literally I was planning on sampling that for the album. So I was watching it yesterday. But yeah, he was like, I want breakfast. And they were like, his breakfast is over. And he was like, why can't I have breakfast? And meanwhile, he got a bag of guns. I feel like that movie wouldn't hold up now because it's like all the mass shootings and shit. Yeah. But that movie is basically a series of mass shootings. But my pet peeve, that's a LA pet peeve. So apparently in California, if you get more than 3 claims on your car insurance, you're not allowed to get insurance out here. So I don't have car insurance right now. And then they kicked me off. I didn't even know it. So then I had to call, I called Progressive. I called all the good commercials because they got the best commercials. Geico. I just went by commercial. My favorite is Geico. Then I went from State Farm to homie Kevin. And then I went to Progressive. And all of them denied me. Like, I got all the way to the end, and then they pull up my driving record, and they're like, oh, you have too many accidents in the last 3 years. Now, my problem is, I wish somebody told me this, so I'm going to tell y'all, if you have car insurance and you get into an accident that's not that bad, don't call it. Don't report it, man. Because, like, they're recording it every time, and the more you do, the worse, then they're gonna use it against you later. I don't know why I didn't know that, but I'm telling y'all now. Now, so it makes it look like I was a bad driver, but it was just 3 claims in 3 years, 3 accidents in 3 years, in a 3-year time period. So then I was like, so now I got Adriana's insurance.
Adriana?
That's the one with the dog. That's what I have right now. I'm not lying. I literally called Adriana. I said, "Is Adriana there?" Let me tell you, Carl.
And she was?
Let me tell you how they answer the phone at this car insurance. I call it, and the person answers the phone and go, "Hello." I was like, "Is this Adriana's insurance?" It's like, "Oh yeah, let me go get her."
Let me go get her.
It was, you can hear the dog in the background and everything. If you don't know what Adriana's insurance is, it's a very specific LA thing, but it's like a billboard with this beautiful Latinx woman and a German Shepherd next to her. But
yeah, she is very fine.
But the insurance is like for people who can't get it, they basically won't deny you. So that's what I have right now. But I also don't want insurance like this because it's not really cover. It don't cover much. Like it's basically just enough to not get arrested or not, not get a ticket or whatever.
This is Adriana and the kid from Modern Family.
Adriana, her getting it.
Adriana is bad as hell.
I will say, shout out to Adriana and shout out to my man Adrian, who also works there, who helped me. His name is Adrian. He was super sweet guy. I mean, they were very nice about it. You could tell they deal with people who not really from here, kind of don't have access to a lot of things. So it's a very good service. Now, that being said, I would like to get quality car insurance, though. Yeah. So if anyone has anyone been in this situation, let me know, because I don't know anyone who's in this situation. And it seems like you would think I had DUIs or some shit, the way they treated me. I'm like, no, it was just 3 claims. And it's like, they were like, you got to wait 2 years before you can get back normal insurance.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's crazy that they gonna say you can't drive anymore because you got 3 claims. I think it should be a little bit higher than that. And I think it should go by severity of accident.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be because I know the accidents that you've been in.
Yeah. They're like whatever. The one was minor when someone hit my shit.
Yeah.
So I don't even count.
You wasn't even in the car. Your car was parked.
Yeah, they were parked. Yeah. Or I was parked.
And you had to call the insurance about that. So that's crazy. But shout out Adriana.
Yeah. It was so funny too. It was almost like a commercial because I was like, I got a phone Progressive and they're like, "You've been denied, I'm sorry." And I was feeling kind of down. I just look outside and I see this billboard of Adriana. And I was like, I'm about to call their ass, see what they talking about.
There's freeway insurance. I don't know if freeway insurance still exists.
Freeway's still there, but that one had. I looked at the reviews on that one. It was just they were just like,
what about Dashers?
Ain't nobody
Dashers,
there.
Dashers.
Yeah.
Dashers.
It's crazy. Okay,
Dashers,
but check this out. You want to open this? So we got a gift, y'all.
We got a gift.
Royalty. One of the royalties sent us a gift. So I haven't opened it yet, but we can open it together. See what's in there.
I don't know if she wants us to put her name out there, but we appreciate you. Dashers.
So we about to open this. All right, I'm gonna open it, then you gonna pull it out.
All right, what is this? Want to ride?
Ooh, there's a bunch of shit in here.
Yes.
Okay, here.
Let's see what we got. Unboxing, live unboxing. Oh, you know what I like?
Oh shit.
That's that right there. Zoom in on that. Shelly Shell, that right there.
What is that?
Is a Pine State biscuit.
Oh, Pine State. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Pine State.
Pine State
now they
biscuits.
know about man Max.
What's going on right
Shout
now?
out to Max. Max out here working at Pine State.
Sorry, Appalachian State. I got to put on the Pine State. We got that.
Oh, I got one too? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we rock mine. Hell yeah.
We
Pine
got
State.
Megan made cookies. I guess now we know. Megan sent us this. Shout out to Megan from Portland.
Oh, that's her cookies?
These are her cookies.
Thank you, Megan.
I'm definitely getting those. Flavor Playhouse Gang Triple Chocolate. Thank you, Megan.
Oh, I'm going to eat the hell out of those cookies.
Yeah, we got 2 packs of those. Then we got, what we got? Oh, to the Gossip King. She wrote us a letter. I love the pod. Thank you. I do not watch Gossip Girl, but I started listening as I've always enjoyed Carl on Spontaneous Nation, Comedy Bang Bang. Ask Rana. Really, whenever he's guested on the pod, I want to listen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for listening. Lamar, I've been following at least since hearing about It's a Party. So excited for you making moves with your music. Congratulations. I love the tangents you get into on the pods. It's actually one of my favorite parts of singing and laughing at what a yes. Anyway, of course, I've been to Fire on the Mountain Pine State Biscuits. Yes. You got to submerge from these places, and you thought it'd be a humdinger. And you were right, Megan. This is a humdinger. Sorry, Lamar. Late Pigeon didn't have any hats or socks available, but if they do, I'll be sure to hook you up. And then she threw in some magnets. That's the place you said you liked out there.
Oh, yeah.
She threw in some magnets. What is this? What we got here, huh? What we got up in here? Is these the magnets?
Man, I feel so special. I might cry. This is.
Yeah, these are the magnets.
I can't believe how much y'all care about us. Shout out to.
Oh wow! Look at these. These are
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. These are Pop-Tarts magnets, and they're the old school boxes, like this from like the '60s.
Yeah, those are
this is the ones that we ate when we was kids.
Oh yeah.
Remember how it looked like that? That's the '80s ones, '90s ones. These are great. We got a old school McDonald's menu in here from 1972.
Cool.
We got the Shark Bites fruit snacks from when we was kids.
Oh, Shark Bites was my shit.
Yeah.
Shark Bites was my shit. I love them shits.
Those shits was good.
To them shits? Yeah.
And then we got the Cheerios. These are the 101 Dalmatian apple cinnamon Cheerios. And we got the old school McDonald's apple pie. Wow, you really be listening to what we say, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
love
is so
those.
cool.
And then also she included these are okay, sorry, Carl, the only flavor. On a side note, I am working. Oh, she threw in the magnets, and she also threw in some Three Musketeers for Anya, who is here. So we got to get Anya to come in here and collect her Three Musketeers. I'm not going to eat those, of course.
Anya, I thought you were the one that liked Three Musketeers. That was Anya?
Anya liked Three Musketeers.
I also like Three Musketeers.
Oh, you like them too?
We got a couple pairs of socks.
What about me? Did I get anything?
Look at these. Fire on the Mountain socks.
Fire on the Mountain. Let's go. Them shits is hard, too.
Yeah, Fire on the Mountain socks.
Hell yeah. My God. I'm going to wear this in my next music video.
This is great. She also says,
dope, because that's like fire. It's like fire, low key.
On a side note, I'm working on a potential hustle side gig making cookies. I include a couple bags for you to enjoy, but only if you want, no pressure. I call them Megan Made cookies. Sorry, Carl, the only flavor I have is triple chocolate, so the second bag can go to Anya or whoever to share it with. They are made with lots of brown butter, and I've been told they're very addictive by friends and strangers. Love you guys. Thanks for all the laughs and making my Fridays even better. XOXO, 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 XOXO. Thank you, Megan Solomon.
Yeah.
Megan Solomon.
That package gets 5 XOs from me.
Yeah.
That gets me 5
They got some high chews in here. I do like high chews. Thank you for including some fruity candy here for me.
These socks are lit.
The socks are very lit.
I got an outfit lit,
literally and figuratively because they are fire on the mountain.
So if y'all go to Portland, for all those who didn't know what we were talking about,
go to
Fire on the Mountain Wings, Pine State Biscuits.
And find
the two things
Megan Made cookies.
Portland.
If you in Portland, find Megan Made cookies. These are Megan Made cookies. Yeah. It's Megan Made cookies. Her Instagram, she put it in here, so I'm assuming she wants to sell the cookies. MJSPDX. MJSPDX.
MJSPDX.
Yes. Shout out Megan Solomon. Thank you so much for our gift box.
Enjoy those cookies.
I might have to try one. Triple chocolate. That's a little bit too much chocolate for me, but I might have to try one.
It's good. It
look good.
I don't like chocolate, but it doesn't.
It look good.
It don't taste like chocolatey, like deep chocolate. You know what I mean?
A lot of brown butter. Is it addictive? Are you addicted? I'm addicted to you.
What the hell is brown butter? Is that like a different type of butter?
It's like where you like saute butter.
Oh, okay.
Like you cook it long enough, it'll turn brown.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And it changes the flavor profile of the butter.
All right, so check this out. Thank you so much, Meg.
Thank you, Megan.
Here's just a quick spotted, just a little user spotted we got, which was one of me, actually. Spotted Lamar Woods in the background of Lamar Morris's IMDb profile picture. Everyone sends me this. Like, for some reason, so Lamar, like, posted, he updated his IMDb page, and it's just this picture of him directing an episode, but I was writing it, and it's like him and then me right
in the
next
background.
to it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, looking at it right now.
Yeah, I'm just there. It's really funny. He has not taken it down. But I like the picture. I'm happy to be a part of it. I really like that outfit I was wearing, too. Oh, man. What a good day. What a good start.
A good start.
What a good episode today.
It was tough. It was tough. It was tough getting here. We were very late. Rochelle was mad at us. She gave us our lashings as we walked through the door.
Yeah, she gave us, and she also gave us juice from Lassens.
Yeah, she gave us Lassens juice and our lashings with a bamboo stick. With a frayed bamboo stick. She beat our ankles.
Damn, this cookie good. This cookie is good as hell.
Because it got that brown butter.
If you put a little brown butter. No, Lord. You imagine getting lashes on your ankles?
Yeah.
Come here, get over
here. Then I tell you 3:30. Shaka. Oh, man.
Okay.
Speaking of lashings, I tell you who needs some goddamn lashings. Miss Blair Waldorf.
Woo-wee. Oh, man.
And when I tell you we gonna be right back after these messages, we gonna be right back.
Let's go.
After these messages. It's time to get down, ladies. It's time to get down. We are about to get into it. I got the bell ready. I didn't have to reach for it today.
Time to get down.
It's time to get down, ladies.
It's motherfucking wedding time. Wedding bells are ringing.
Bells will be ringing.
For a second, I was like, did I miss an episode?
It's a Christmas. I thought I did too.
Yeah.
It's the same thing be happening. This shit always happening.
Yeah.
They be moving fast. I
Too
wish
fast.
I could
Furious.
take a time machine back to 2010 and right my wrongs and watch Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
I would go back to like, Carl, why do you want to go back to 2010? Well, I got some wrongs I need to right, and I need to watch Gossip Girl in real time.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm watching in real time, but it's old time.
It's
The episode is titled
Yeah.
GG, not creative, unless it is.
Unless it stand for Gossip Girl?
I guess it
Like
does
the
stand for
letter
Gossip Girl.
GG, or it's like G?
G period. Is there a movie called? There's a movie called
There's a
GG.
movie called GG.
Or Geely?
From the 50s.
Yeah,
not
no,
Geely.
GG. Not Geely. With J-Lo.
Geely. And it's about a Parisian playboy and his platonic friend, and he needs to give up his playboy ways in order to be with her.
GG.
Oh, wow.
GG.
How interesting.
How interesting. GG. But the episode's not
GG.
called that. This episode's called that for another reason.
Because the main GG.
The main
OG.
GG.
The OG GG.
The OG GG. So Serena's dreaming this time.
I know. I was tripping. I was like, what's
what
Serena
the hell Serena
doing?
doing dreaming? And they up there doing the Diamonds Are the Girls' Best Friend routine.
Yeah.
Chuck and Nate
Diamonds
and Dan in
are
there.
a girl's
Best
friend.
And then
Let's go.
And then Dan see Blair coming down the stairs, and he like, hold on now.
Yeah.
She got on the Breakfast at Tiffany outfit,
Yeah.
and he see her walking down the stairs, and he like, hold on. And Serena like, oh no, you hold on. Like I'm trying to like, this is my shit right now. And he like, no. I'm gonna get with you later because I need to talk to her. And so he trying to get it. So that's what her dream. So that whole Serena thing, I don't know if she really thinks I don't know if she really loved Dan like that. I just think she knows that he loves Blair more.
Yeah, I think that, and I think she's like realized when I realized in this episode, it's like the ascension of Blair. She like totally took her spot.
Yeah.
Now, because like Serena was that girl.
Yeah.
But now I think she's feeling like, shit, man. Everyone kind of does that when people get married. Like even Nate was like, man, I'm gonna be alone forever.
Yeah.
Because it's like Blair got getting hers on, but it's like grass is always greener. Time to get down, ladies.
Time to get down.
It's time to get down,
ladies.
Time to get down.
So Gossip Girl planning her comeback, and we learned that, and this to much my dismay, we learned in this episode that Gossip Girl is white because we see her fingers.
Oh.
Now, so this changes everything that I need to know, that I have theorized about this show. I always felt that Gossip Girl would be a woman.
I mean,
of
it's
color.
very similar to the Jesus argument. Like, it's like the white people have created this image of Gossip Girl, but we know when Gossip Girl's feet were color of brass and hair is like
wool and eyes red like fire.
Trying to get down, ladies. So, so you saw the fingers twinkling.
I saw the fingers twiggling. There was a very much humdinger. For those of you like Megan who made cookies, who don't watch the show, but who do listen to this podcast, you see my current energy is toned down. And I'm assuming if most of y'all, for the people who do watch the episode, you probably thinking, why is his energy so toned down after such a humdinger at the end of this episode?
Right.
And then I'll tell you why once we get there.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm down to wait for that.
So Ruth and Dan talking, and Ruth was like, "You love Blair."
Yeah.
And you mad she getting married? Why you in the wedding party? He's like, oh, Louis wanted me to be in the wedding party and everything. You know,
Yeah, he's like, why you going? Yeah, why are you in the wedding?
Yeah.
You supposed to be marrying her, son.
Yeah. He knows that. I like how he eggs that on. I like how Rufus eggs that on.
I know he's kind of like into it. He's like, I like this.
Yeah.
Like he's like the audience. He's like us. He's like, yeah. He like Serena was trash. I think he knows Serena's trash for him. He's like, yeah, give a Blair, son.
Yeah.
That's a
So
good one.
Chuck is at his apartment with the priest.
Yeah.
Like early in the morning. I'm like, did he spend the night?
He was on the couch. He was like, you want to sleep on his couch? And we'll get our plan going in the morning.
I ever tell y'all, okay, I got a story today. This reminds me of a story. Speaking of the priest spending the night at Chuck's house. One time we didn't have power at my house, and it was like, shit. It was like dead heat of the summer, and it was like 100 and some degrees, and there was no power. So Lamar let me crash at his place. But at the time, he lived in a one-bedroom apartment, and the bathroom was in his bedroom.
Right. Oh,
And
yeah.
so I'm sleeping on the couch, and I got to pee so bad, but I don't want to go into his bedroom. Like, I got to pee so bad. I'm trying to be like, damn, should I pee in the sink? Nah, that's nasty. Like, I wish he had a balcony I could pee off of or something like that. Like, I don't want to go in his bedroom.
It was one of those big ass buildings too. You can't get out.
Yeah. And the door
Like
was
the
closed.
Carter.
Like his bedroom door was closed. So I would have had to like open his bedroom door. And this is like late. This is like 4 something in the morning. Like, and I'm like, man, I gotta pee. Like, it woke me up. Yeah, you ever get woke up? We had went out to like drink or something.
Yeah,
that
we
night.
was up. Yeah.
And so like I definitely had not reached REM sleep, and the alcohol's processing in my body, and I got to pee so bad. So I was like, man, I just gotta do it. I gotta do it. Like, hopefully, because and what happened, I knew it was gonna happen. That's why I didn't want to. Like, get up, I go in his room, I like go in the bathroom, turn on light, I pee, and he's asleep when I walk in. As soon as I open up the door, he standing on his bed, being like, "What's up, nigga? What's up?" Like, like about to fight me. I'm like, Lamar, it's me.
Oh, man. I was like, who the fuck is in my room? It was like, cause I completely forgot he was at my house. I was like, I'm just so nice. And then I did it's like, dang, nigga, that was crazy. Yeah, but you were, that's funny, you were so ready. You're like, Lamar, it's me.
It's me.
Oh, Carl, Carl Tart?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, what's up? You gotta use the bathroom? Go ahead.
And then he just like laid back down and went back to sleep.
Yeah, I was like,
I knew it was gonna happen. I was like, this is gonna scare him. Like, I don't think there's no way. I don't care if I did say somebody could stay in my place. If they just showed up in my room at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'd be like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Like, and so I was like, man, I hate this apartment layout. It's stupid.
Like the bathroom should be outside.
The bathroom should be outside the bedroom. And that's why when I moved out of my place, I made sure that was a requirement. It's like, I'm looking for a 1-bedroom apartment, but the bathroom needs to be out of the bedroom. First, because I'm not a person, I'm just going to get vulnerable with y'all for a second. I have a hard time keeping my bedroom clean. The rest of my place, usually pretty tidy.
Right.
In my bedroom, for some reason, shit just be everywhere. I got too many clothes. I need to take a big dump.
Yeah.
I need to get rid of a lot of clothes.
It's like it's gonna become sentient. Like it's just gonna start walking around like just your pile of clothes.
Yeah. If you are a person out there who like, I be seeing these people on TikTok who be like cleaning people's places and shit. Like, I'm not a hoarder, but it's embarrassing. If you are a person out there who does that, refer me to somebody that you know who does not know my podcast because you can't do it. I'm not allowing you to do it.
Yeah.
You cannot come to my house and do this. I tell you, the man who delivered my Peloton was a podcast fan.
Oh, really? He was like, "Oh, you got it from Doughboy?" He probably listens to that shit all day, delivering Peloton.
He delivered my Peloton. He brought it inside, set it all up. Yeah, man. He started trying to get his yucks off.
Yeah.
And he started trying to do jokes with me. I'm like, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Just put it right there.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I know who you are."
Oh my God.
I go, "My man, you got to leave."
Yeah, you don't have to get out of here. Like, man, that's so creepy. Wait, did he have to set it up too?
Yeah, they got to set it up.
So he just set it up. He's like,
He set it up.
Yeah. He probably tell everybody about
I know
that
who
shit.
you are. you be on Doughboys, don't you? I go, what? He goes, I figured it out because I saw your name, and I was like, that name sounds familiar.
Oh my god!
And then I saw that picture. He saw the Grand Crew poster I had, and he was like, then I saw that poster. I was like, oh, that's Nicole. Wait, that is him. I'm like, you didn't just know that by my name.
Yeah, it's not like there's more than one Carl Tart except for your father.
Yeah, and this old. The old white man.
Oh yeah, I saw that post. Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
This old white man in North Carolina who's like works in farm animal business.
Or
gardening.
Like really upset or something.
He works in agriculture, and his name is Carl Tart. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
I'll show you the news clip.
I'm angry right now. It was like Carl Tart is frustrated or something.
I'll show you the news clip after we get done, Rochelle. It was really funny. I got a Google alert. It was like Carl Tart at the North Carolina State Fair. I said, what? No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe it's my brother.
Yeah.
Like, I remember my dad wasn't there. I said, maybe
Right.
my brother went and did something. And then I clicked on the news clip, and it was that dude. I was like, oh, cool.
That is hilarious.
Got the same name.
There's a Lamar Woods who's like going viral on the internet because he's like a tech guy. And he does these videos of like talking shit about tech industry. And he's like really fucking with my algorithms because now he comes up. He's starting to do more shit than me. He's like making me feel bad, like I'm not doing enough. Because my shit usually, you type in Lamar, I would come up, but now his shit is starting to pop up. Gonna have to put an end to this.
I'm gonna have to put an end to this old white man in North Carolina.
But what were we talking about?
Okay,
Dan. Okay.
So So the priest spent the night
at Jug's house. He was like, "Here, put this on."
Yeah, he's like, "Put this on." He's like, "All right." He's like, "What's the plan?" All right, so basically, like the other priest gonna get sick, and then I'm gonna take over for him. She gonna have no choice but to ask me to do it.
Right.
And then you gonna come in and try to end the wedding, and I'm gonna let you do it. Or something like that.
Yeah, I was like, what a stupid plan.
Yeah, the plan
I feel
was
like
dumb.
in that moment, Chuck was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
He like changed his mind
and
immediately.
he's like, yeah, okay, that sounds good. All right, you want some water? And he's like, yeah, I love some water.
Yeah.
And so then they get out of that. They cut to, where are we at? Oh, they cut to Serena in love with Dan. Mm-hmm. But I don't believe it. I think that it's because of the dream sequence. I think she's just jealous.
Yeah, because I just don't buy it. I don't know why she's all of a sudden feeling him. Like, what changed? Like,
you thought I was feeling
Dan
him?
is not really like in his bag right now.
No, he's not in his bag.
Swagless right now.
he's not in his bag. But he's getting his hairstyle is now the Dan that we know now hairstyle.
Yeah. I saw something that someone was talking about Penn Badgley on TV the other day. Can't remember what it was. It was like some show, and they were like, "Oh, I was watching Horrible Bosses," and the opening scene, the Jennifer Aniston character is like, "Do you watch Gossip Girl? Because I do, and I want to put my finger up Penn Badgley's ass." I was like, "What?
Horrible Bosses?"
Yeah.
Hilarious
reference. That was really funny. It was so specific. Like I probably saw that movie before. That reference completely went over my head. But now I'm like, I know what they're talking about. Okay.
So this part is crucial. Louis' mom can't believe they made it to the wedding day.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't believe y'all did it.
They doing turns, spinning, dancing and shit.
Yeah.
XOXO.
Can't believe y'all did it, but y'all did. So now you know, Louis, like this shit is it's for the business. Like, you know, we got to keep up appearances and shit like that. Y'all made it.
That's right.
It's good. He was like, my wedding is not the business. My marriage is not the business, my man.
Yeah, my man. I can't believe you're talking about this.
Yeah.
But you know, I was funny. It's like, not funny, but if I would have been Louis, I would have been like, what? You're not even gonna say like, sorry, you lost a baby.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, cause he lost his son too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we got Blair's parents. They're all there.
Everybody, not
except
enough.
Roman ain't there.
I know. I wonder what's going on with Roman. He probably like, man, we over, nigga.
Yeah. You can invite me. I don't know this little girl since I was a kid. Since I was secretly smashing you while you were still married to that woman.
I wonder if if they got on the rocks, him and Roman and
because last episode they said Roman was coming.
They did.
It was like your dad and Roman are flying in, and so but this is the D story. This shit kind of made me feel sad, but it ended nicely.
Yeah,
like Wallace Shawn's kind of like, well, you're her father.
Yeah,
like,
He's like, I don't want to overstep.
Yeah. Remember he was like, oh, the Princess Bride. Remember that? There was so many references to that. Like to his character, and they do that at like every episode he comes on.
Oh, because he was in Princess Bride?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's what the Not Enough is.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Me neither.
Yeah.
You seen that movie?
You know that shit.
You didn't watch Princess Bride?
I think we all got to watch that because I think it feels like a movie we're supposed to have seen or something, right?
We'll watch Princess Bride. Once the show wraps, we'll watch the Princess Bride.
Yeah,
we're
going to take a 3-year break and then watch Princess Bride. Yeah, but Wild Child's, I mean, I feel him. It's probably awkward, but it's also like, he's like, I want to be, I don't know how you, that shit is, step parents and weddings, awkward.
Especially when you didn't know her. You only known her like 2 years.
Yeah. He's like, and also because you don't like be like, all right, I'm in the mix because especially her dad's cool. Like he not like.
Let me ask you this: if you was not included in the wedding party of a very close friend from high school, one that y'all still talk but y'all don't kick it, would you be offended?
If I wasn't in the wedding party, nah. As long as I was invited, I don't
care.
Yeah. Like, cause the wedding party is like. I feel like it's only so many spots that it's like, it's like that's gonna happen. But if it was like if it was my homie, like I got my one homie Tito, who is like my man, even though we don't talk as much anymore. If it was him, I'd be a little like, what's up? But also like we don't be talking no more.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But you would be invited to his wedding.
For sure, yeah, because that's the homie. He probably would put me in it though. Unless he got like a whole bunch of new friends that I don't know about. Like,
you didn't allow him to have new friends?
No new friends.
No new
I'm
friends,
your
Tito.
only friend.
So, Wallaceon, okay, Blair got something wrong. She walk in, she nervous.
Yeah.
She's
She's
my
kind of
best
shivering.
friend.
She's getting the itches.
She's getting the itches. She's getting itchy.
Yeah.
She needs her cocaine. She just as nervous. She's just nervous, but she's like, "Are you sure nothing's gonna ruin it?" And then we cut to Regina George.
Man, that was crazy. I like her, man. I got to say, I was like kind of happy when I saw her because I was kind of like getting bored. I was like, "This Regina."
Did you read the opening credits when they were running? Her name popped up and I was like, "Oh, she finna."
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even peep that. I don't even see that. Or does it skip? I think it skips it.
It said Harry at the Spot. No, it's like
it's Regina. Yeah. It said literally Regina George.
Regina George, Harry at the Spot. So
the way she was treating her husband is hilarious.
Yeah, that is her husband, huh?
Yeah, because they raising a baby together or whatever. Even though the baby seemed like it ain't grow.
I said the same thing. I was like, why that baby still seem like a baby?
Yeah, because that had to be at least 4 or 5 years ago.
That was 2 seasons ago, right?
Yeah, because when they
sent her away,
had Milo, right?
When Dan had Milo, we watched the whole season since Milo, right?
I think so, yeah.
Wait, and then there has been time jumps within the season, so like it's got to be at least 4 years later. That kid should be 4 years old.
That baby was sitting at Stroh's, the same baby that Dan had. So Chuck double crossed the priest. All that water that he gave him was from Mexico.
That was hilarious.
From the Bass Hotel in Mexico.
He was like, "Oh, I feel sick."
Yeah, so that
priest acting was rough.
The priest got the dookies.
Oh man, what's happening to me?
Now he's leaving. Like Chuck is like, "Get out of my house!" Like you spent the night, you overstayed your welcome. Can I use your bathroom? He's like, "No, you can't."
Yeah,
but you better find one.
That was cold.
Yeah,
Chuck is cold. Yeah, I feel. He's like, "Reed, this cat really changed." He's like, "Yeah, I don't even want to ruin her wedding." Because old Chuck would have definitely done.
Yeah, he was like, "I don't even want to do this shit." Like, I love her, but I love her. Loving her makes me like I want her to be happy.
Yeah,
and the priest is like, "But Chuck, I have to dookie."
But you're not gonna let me dookie in your apartment before I leave, Chuck.
I need to dookie.
And then this man had to go dookie in the construction working site. He came out like, "Whoo, shit." Woo!
Don't nobody go in there for another 35, 45 minutes.
Yeah, so it was not that dirty as much as I thought. I thought it was gonna be. It wasn't that dirty in there.
Nah,
I was like, "All right."
But as he's leaving, he runs into Regina George.
Yeah,
she's standing there.
And heard
she's
the
like,
whole convo.
Come on. I don't know how these people be like. Why don't you have a door, Chuck? Like,
well,
everybody keep walking in his house. This shit is weird. But
insane.
Nate having a crisis of conscience.
Mm-hmm.
I put in my notes, Regina George. He sees Regina George. They about to collab on the toilet. Nate,
like, you take a shit, and we're going to come up with a plan.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm going to be talking to you through the door, through the vent. Through the vent.
He's like, so what do you think about this? Yeah. He's like, I think it's a good plan. Whoa. God only knows what I've been going through.
The power of Christ.
It's kind of funny thinking about, like, priests to, like, they got a shit too. They just be like in there with the collar, like damn, I gotta get out there.
You gotta loosen the collar up.
Yeah.
Get out of it here.
It's like, what is collar too tight? Woo, they gotta take this shit off.
They ain't got no fan in here.
And this church is hot. Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Ain't got no fan.
Hilarious.
So Nate having a crisis conference, and because he sees the catering girl, and she know everything about him. You're Nate Archibald.
But you know who that is, though?
I know who that is. That's Charlie Rose.
Yeah.
That's the real deal.
What did she say their name was, though?
Lola.
I was like, what's up with that shit? Why she not going by?
Because everything has to be fucking extra.
I know. It can't just be Charlie.
It can't just be Charlie Rose.
I'm Lola.
Yeah. Because even if she had said, my name's Charlie, he would have been like, I know a girl named Charlie. And then we can still get some mileage out of it. Like,
that would have been, it's like, oh, Charlie? Oh, man, there's one Charlie, she was whack. Yeah. You seem cool.
So.
That's wild.
She getting all the stuff in the truck. And she's like, I know you. And he's like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
She's like,
how you feel about this scene? I feel like we go through this shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I get it. Like, you're supposed to remember people, but I ain't supposed to remember. I don't got to remember nobody.
I'm going to be real with you. I remember faces.
Yeah.
If somebody comes to me and says we met before, and I cannot remember the exact moment we met, and they can't tell me the exact moment we met, we didn't meet, bro. You're not finna do me like that. Because I do be remembering people. I at least remember faces. Yeah. I saw a dude at dinner the other night. Like a guy that was just sitting at the table next to us, and I was like, "Man, we know each other, don't we?" And he was like, "Yeah, we do."
Oh yeah,
oh yeah.
Like, he's like, they spent the whole dinner trying to figure this shit out. He's like, then he left. The dude left, and he come back. You ever go to Ghost Gym, Carl?
No.
You're like, no, they ain't it. He's like, all right, we gonna figure it out though. They like never figured it out. That was hilarious. He probably know you from Grand Crew or something. No, but you said you knew him.
I knew him. I recognized him. We had talked before. Like he worked at a store or some shit. Now I'm thinking about it again.
Like he was helping you with a suit.
Yeah.
Like, let me get your measurements real quick. Oh God, that's funny. I love when I have it. It'd be like, what do I know this person? And it usually be like, it'll hit you like it's gonna hit you way later.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. But what were we talking about before that? Oh yeah, because Lola. So my man Nate was in his bag though. He's like, man, I'm trying to holler. Like he's kind of thirsty right now.
Yeah, he was like, because Blair's getting married, so he's like, yo, that was supposed to be the woman I was gonna marry.
Yeah, they even said it on Gossip Girl. She was like, this cat, she went from dating Nate to this to now Prince. Yeah. And I'm like, man, yeah, Nate slipped because his last girl was the Hurley. Yeah. Which was a terrible relationship. So he's really kind of, but Lola seemed nice, like a good fit for him. But he don't know the truth. Yeah. And he don't know who she is.
He about to find out though. Hopefully, goddamn it. I'm so sick of that storyline. But Blair tells Serena she acting whack with Dan. Yeah. And I'm happy that she did that.
Yeah, like why are you lying to this cat? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Yeah, now like he's the only one who knows. Like basically everyone knows. Like it doesn't have to fake relationship no more or whatever. And Dan he's just it's like, what are you doing that for, Serena? Come on.
Blair ain't ready to be married. Like she's like your father needs you, and then homeboy Waldorf was like, no, his name ain't Waldorf. What's his name? I forget his name.
Her real
dad. Yeah.
I don't know. He just looks like the dude from Quantum Leap, so I'm gonna call him Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap. All right. He look like the Fonz to me, kind of.
Yeah, he's like Quantum Fonz.
Quantum Fonz.
Fonz Leap.
Yeah, Fonz Leap.
But yeah, he's cool though. But yeah, he
looking at Cyrus like, yo, you coming with me? Like I gotta run
to you the father. I don't want to overstep. I don't want to overstep, my man. I don't want to overstep. No disrespect.
It's your daughter right there. It's your daughter.
You know what I'm saying? Go handle your business.
Handle your business. It's your daughter right there. It's your daughter. So Georgina's sneaking in the wedding. She's sneaking in the church. She got the church robe on with the Bible.
First of all, when I saw that, I was like, Chuck was finna wear that shit. I was like, what the hell kind of plan is this? I feel like that priest his plan skills is whack.
Yeah.
I think Chuck was just like, this is. I think he wanted to do something. But I was like, I ain't finna collab with this whack ass. Just like this dude is whack. But what was interesting though, Miss Eleanor was over here like. Now this is the question I want to ask the audience. So I found it really interesting because when Blair was kind of nervous, I was like, that's normal. People get nervous for a wedding. But then she said, when I was, I might be skipping ahead, but Eleanor said, when I was married to Harold, that's his name. Yeah. I was nervous like that because I knew something was wrong. But when I married Waldeshawn, I was chill.
I knew.
So I'm wondering, ladies, when you get married, are you nervous or you calm before a wedding?
Yeah, tell us.
I was surprised by that.
So we got a lot of married ladies that follow us.
Yeah.
And tell us, ladies, were you calm before your wedding, or
Yeah.
you nervous as hell.
And if you're someone who got a divorce, tell us, were you nervous before you married that person you got a divorce with?
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
And if you got a divorce and remarried or you're dating again,
yeah.
how you feeling about that?
And if you are going on a date tomorrow, tell us, are you nervous about it?
Yeah.
No, but what's interesting to me, the reason why I'm thinking about
Tell
this,
us where you're going on a date, and we're going to show up.
because
and
we've
sit
been
at the
we've been
table.
having a conversation about this, because we're getting to an age of like time to settle down and stroll our
Yeah.
royal oats. But I think when I watch this show, this episode, because I'm going through this or I'm thinking about this a lot, I don't want to I want to get married, but I don't want to marry the wrong person.
No.
That's what I don't want. And I think people keep saying, oh, you might be afraid of commitment or something. But what I'm thinking is, you should know. If you marry someone, you should know if you want to be with that person.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be like, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. So I'm like, I want to know how you feeling. Or is it always, or am I tripping? And is it always just taking a leap of faith?
I feel like
kinda
it's
thing?
always going to be nerve-wracking to do that.
It seemed like it,
married?
because you don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, I like what Eleanor says, like, she knew, but she knew something. She was like, this ain't right. I don't like this.
Yeah.
She shouldn't be with this guy. Interesting. So I want to know what y'all think. Just give me your honest opinion.
Give
Tell us about it.
give us your honest opinion on your marriage.
Yeah,
Let us know-
Tell
let
us
us
everything
know.
about y'all.
Let us know if you plan on breaking up with your husband and you want to
And
explore
send
perhaps
us a
dating
box
Neil Lamar.
if you want to break up with your man. Send him the wedding ring in a box to Headgum offices, and
Yeah.
we'll open it on air like this.
This is a Headgum wedding ring.
But I will. What do you think, Shelly? Like if you propose to some, I really want to ask people who will do the proposing. If you propose to someone, is it kind of like, I'm scared and I'm just doing this anyway, or is it like, I know I want to be with this person the rest of my life? You know what I'm saying? It just seems.
I don't know. I think it would. You wouldn't know. I guess you'd be worried if they're gonna say no.
Yeah, like that. That's when I first saw Blair. I was like, this makes sense. She's nervous because, like, it's a lot of people watching y'all getting married. To me, that just seems nerve wracking, just because a lot of people are looking at you.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, man, if I was getting married and I was kind of unsure, that seems like a problem, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you should know that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think nerves is nerves. Like there's shit we get nervous about that we know we're
Yeah.
good at, that we know we're like, like
That's true. Like, it's like, I just don't know, man. I got to figure out what to do with these girls. I'm lost, boy. Okay, let's keep going. This was a good episode. I'm going to give it a good rating.
So Nate calls to see if Chuck is gonna ruin the wedding. He's like, Nate,
Yeah.
You ain't think about ruining the wedding? No, he's like, I'm not gonna ruin it any more than that man standing next to you is. Hello, Humphrey.
Yeah, I know it's you.
Little Chuck.
I love that everyone knows Humphrey loves Blair. Like it's like all over his face. He's like, what y'all talk about? I don't love Blair. Like, he's just like, man, we know.
Yeah. But this is the moment where Eleanor shows up to Chuck's place.
Yeah.
Again, not a knock on the door. He's like, I have to go. Mrs. Waldorf, what are you doing here?
I know. He was like, oh, shit.
She's like, I need a drink. He's like, sparkling or still? And he goes, Scotch.
Yo, Chuck's acting was great. He was so scared of her.
Yeah.
He was just so like, because he was literally like, man, if I was supposed to do something, I see a sign right now.
Yeah.
And then she walked in like, I was like,
That shit's crazy.
yeah. But you
That's
see how they
crazy.
do that writing where it's like, this was a sign to him,
Yeah.
which undercuts the sign that Blair had with the whole religious
With the whole
shit.
religious, yeah. Exactly.
Interesting.
And Eleanor says, "You have my blessing to go ruin this wedding."
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
That's a
Shout out to
humdinger right
Eleanor.
there.
That's my girl. I love
Yeah.
Eleanor.
That's a humdinger.
I love that she was like, fuck the prince. Fuck him. Fuck
Yeah.
this whole family. Like, get him out of
I
the
like
show.
that. I like that. Get him out of the show. Get him off the show. I like that shit. So Georgina's plan is to seduce Louis. She gonna be
Yeah,
up in
yeah.
the thing. She got on her negligee.
Yeah, the negligee. Time to get down, ladies.
Time to get down, ladies.
down.
She got the negligee on, and she's
Uh-huh.
like, "It's time to get down, Louis."
Yeah.
And she gonna try to seduce him.
Yeah.
That shit ain't finna work.
I know, come on.
Because when she opened up the door, Lily and Rufus is walking down the aisle, and she opened up the window, and
oh man,
and Rufus goes,
had me
"Regina."
cracking. Yeah, yeah. He like, hold
Oh,
on,
Georgina.
the fuck fuck you doing here?
It like shakes it off like, I know she ain't up there. It's like, what's she doing?
That's so funny. We got a reputation so bad.
Yeah,
like,
even the
just
parents.
sight of
like,
you is like,
Georgina, you
this
on
is
some
a problem.
bullshit.
Yeah.
So Louis got his army suit on. That shit kind of hard.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah.
The suit that
if
he
I get
was
married,
wearing.
I'm gonna get married in an army suit.
In an army suit.
Even though I ain't never served.
Stolen valor.
I would have like the hat and shit.
You ever watch those videos on YouTube? They're actually kind of hard to. They're actually hard watches.
Uh-huh.
Like the stolen valor videos, where people be like going up to people like they be wearing like full like army shit or like military shit, and people be like, "Where'd you serve? What rank you get to?" Like who did? And they go, "Oh, you know, I infantry 13, 48, 17, 92." Like, you know, shit like that. And they don't be knowing exactly. They be like, "You didn't fucking fight. You didn't." And they be like roasting them. The shit is actually like, you get a term that's being passed around online a lot now is the secondhand embarrassment. It's like watching those videos, you really get that shit. You like, God,
like you feel it. You
he
feel
his
like
ass up. Like, because it's like so crazy that people really go out here being like, yeah, I was in the military.
That
and
is
they wasn't.
crazy. Yeah, I mean, and also like that is so shameful.
Yeah,
like people literally died in the limb, died for this shit that you out here perpetrating. He's like, yeah, I was in the 44th Infantry.
Yeah, 44th Infantry.
That's a Mobb Deep song.
Yeah. So Georgina thinks Louis is coming up to the room.
Yeah.
You're knocking on the door. And he says, Louis, King Louis.
Come on in, Louis.
I'm in my necklace. Oh! And it's Ruth and Lily. And they like, get your bitch ass out of here.
Yeah, come on, girl. You think they were about to? I feel like they were about to get it. They were about to beat her ass.
Yeah.
You gonna have to get up out of here.
She was like, I'll leave now, but I ain't done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on y'all ass.
And then her husband is just like, he's like, I'm sorry that didn't work, babe. What you want to do now? He's like, man, if you don't get your girl, like, what is you doing?
So Chuck comes in and tells Blair not to marry the prince. She still won't tell him why she's feeling this way. She's like, I love you, but I can't love you right now. Blah, 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 blah.
That would be so mind-bending. Like, if I was in Chuck's situation, I'd be like, what is the problem? Please tell me. Like, it almost felt like somebody was going to kill her, like, if she fell in love with him or something. But she was just like, I cannot be with you. I just can't.
You was dead. So Georgina recording the whole convo, and she thinks Chuck is going to tell everybody this whole thing.
Right.
So Blair thinks she'll grow into loving Louis. I'll grow into him.
Now, this is crazy. This is what I'm saying. Like, I think, like, when you really think about it, she actually is being a little selfish because I'm like, you should not do this for Louis. Actually.
Yeah, for Louis. Like, why are you doing this to him?
Yeah, because he deserves to be with somebody.
Yeah.
Everyone's thinking about themselves, but Louis deserves to be with somebody that loves him.
Exactly.
Which is crazy.
Serena says, everything you do keeps leading you back to Chuck.
Yeah.
Just like Dan and me.
Yeah. That wasn't hump nigga, but I was dying laughing because I was like, Serena, shut up. Like, why you gotta make everything about yourself? Like,
just like Dan and me.
Like, I hope if I would have wrote that in Blair, I would have been like,
would you shut up?
Yeah, like, please, like.
If you say his name one more time, I know you don't like it. Like, you only trying to, like, everything you do keeps leading you back. Just like that. I was like, man, you ain't. I laughed just like you did when I was in the bed. I was watching that shit. I laughed just like you did. Oh my God,
it was so funny. It was such a funny thing for her to say in that moment.
So Blair says she's still going through with the wedding. She's like, I'm gonna do it. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm going through it.
Yeah, I'm done with this shit. All y'all don't know shit.
Serena spills the beans to Chuck. There it is.
Yeah. Finally drops the thing on her.
I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna cause Blair not to ever talk to me ever again.
Yeah.
She tells him about the religious thing.
Yeah.
So Blair is like, hey, I need my dad up here or whatever.
Yeah.
And Cyrus is like sitting there like sad. That shit
I know.
Like,
that was kind of sad.
And she's like, Blair wants to see you. Me?
Yeah.
But her father's right here. Yeah. What does she want to see me for? And she's like,
it was great. I knew it was about to happen too. I was like, she's gonna have them both walk down the aisle. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna have both walk down the aisle with me. I bet Roman was like, oh, for real? It's like that, Blair? Can't have three dads walking down?
Yeah, Roman in the back, like, yes, I ain't getting no wedding invite or nothing. He probably outside of the hotel too.
Yeah, he probably dressed like the pigeon lady from Home Alone in Central Park.
And he just come up like this. Roman is here.
Roman. Oh, you gonna do me like that for real? It's like that, Blair?
That would have been tight if Roman can't, when the dude said anyone don't want this wedding to happen, and Roman come in, he's like, I don't want this to happen. I'm supposed to walk down the aisle too.
I'm supposed to be here. You gonna let your stepdaddy do it, but you're not gonna let your
I was there for day one.
Yeah.
Me and your dad, I was fucking your dad when he was married.
Yeah,
like, this is crazy.
He was cheating on your mom with me.
I ruined your whole family.
I remember you was a little girl.
What if there's a whole sub story where Eleanor was like, I don't want Roman at this wedding.
Oh, that would have been. I mean, I would have liked that to happen. This episode.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for not bringing Roman.
Yeah, like something like, because she's probably like, look, fuck that dude.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So it's happening. The wedding's happening. They get up to the altar. Chuck's standing back there looking. Blair see Chuck. Then Louis see Chuck. They going through it. And the dudes say, "Speak now, forever hold your peace." Chuck don't move nothing.
Yeah.
But then in that moment, everybody's phone is on vibrate.
It was going. I know.
I'm like, bro. First of all these old ass people follow Gospel Girl too.
I know. Yeah, everybody in here, like, there's no way.
Everybody in here follow Gospel Girl. Then everybody's phone start playing the video simultaneously.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Chuck.
I'm in love with Chuck. I love you. I
love you, Chuck.
It was so embarrassing. Oh my God.
So he chased her back to the chamber.
I had what did that call? You just said secondhand embarrassment?
Yeah.
I had that watching that scene.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy.
Chuck chased her back to the thing. Chuck is like, I ain't post that shit. Like, I didn't do that. Like, I told you, like, I said what I had to say to you.
Yeah.
I didn't post it. Like, I got what I need to get out of you.
Right.
Also, Serena told me about the religious shit. Like, that shit is dumb.
Yeah, I know. I finally it's like, come on, just fucking, let's run away together. Like,
let's get out of here. She's like, I'm not doing that.
Cool. I'm not gonna die.
I'm getting married.
Yeah.
So, Georgina talking to Dan, Serena, and Nate, right?
This scene was hilarious.
This shit was hilarious. She ate them down. She read the fuck out them.
Oh my God.
So she tell them, she's like, look, I took the video, but I ain't posted.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
She was like, if Chuck ain't posted, that means somebody else could have did it.
Come in,
all y'all got reasons.
One of y'all has
you
something
still
to
love her.
gain.
That was your first girlfriend, and you feel like you a failure without her.
Yeah.
you jealous as hell of her.
Everyone can see you in love with her. Yeah.
Hey, look at Dan.
It was like,
everybody can see you in love with her. That's not that.
Nah, she's tripping.
Serena, you jealous of her. Everybody see you jealous. Like, everybody can see you in love with her except you. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Everybody see you in love with her except you. Fuck it, dingbat.
Oh, she said it to Serena, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, you're the only one who don't see that. He don't even love your ass.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It is crazy that she had all this information, even though she ain't been around for like all year.
But you got to put a pin in that.
Okay.
Why did she have all this fucking information if she ain't been around? So, Chuck didn't post the video. Yeah. At the reception, Nate goes for the catering girl.
Yeah.
And Serena.
Oh, wait, did we go back to when Louis came in there into the back room?
Oh, Louis came in the back room.
Yeah, to talk to Blair. So when Chuck was like, Chuck was like, come on, like, fuck all this God stuff. Let's just get it in. And then Louis comes in, and he's like furious, obviously. But then right before he could say anything, Louis' mom was like, come talk to me.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
And that's when Blair was like, I'll never humiliate you again, blah, blah.
Yeah. All that. And it's like, man, I don't know. Like, you can't, it's hard to come back from that.
Yeah. Because I definitely wouldn't walk my ass back out there. But then Louis' mom came in, whispered something to him.
Yeah.
So, Nate goes in for the girl. Mm-hmm. And that's when we learn her name is Lola.
Oh yeah, he must have did a spectator shit or something.
Yeah.
He was like, this was so funny. It was like, you're Lola, you don't talk to your mom. And
you're studying at Juilliard.
He basically explained the entire thing for the audience, like why she's not in touch with her mom. So her and her mom don't even talk to each other. Yeah. Apparently, that's crazy.
Can you remind me of something? Because I think I might have like checked out around this time. But Serena said she was in love with Dan. What did he say back to her? He
didn't say anything. She goes, I'm in love with. She's like, I want to do a big gesture. Here's my big gesture. I love you, Dan. And then Dan was like, and then she was like, you don't got to say nothing. I got to do some maid of honor shit. And then he just left her standing there.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
He didn't know what to say.
So Louis and Blair having their last dance.
This scene was intense.
This shit was crazy because this was like Louis is full villain now. He done had a couple villain moments, but this moment,
I think
it was like Louis was done with her. Louis said, "Listen, you made me look like a goddamn fool out there on my wedding
in front of my family, in front of my mom, in front of the royal
all
court.
The press. So right now, we ain't nothing. All we are is a contract, and you're gonna honor that contract until I say that you don't have to anymore. Yeah. You're gonna smile for these cameras. You're gonna come to Monaco.
Crazy.
You're gonna live this.
She's legit
life.
like a prisoner in marriage type shit.
And we ain't finna like. we finna be like strangers in the night,
Yeah.
except for when we got to be out in public, and you gonna do it because it's a contract.
Oh, no, this part, too, was cold when she goes, but what about all that stuff you said in the vows?
Oh, yeah. What about all the vows? You can't just be, I didn't
Dan
write
wrote that shit.
Dan wrote that. Yeah.
I was like, she was like, woo,
He,
I was like,
the way
Louis
he
was
said it, too.
fucking. Yeah.
Louis hit it with a cold, like, I ain't write that shit.
yeah.
Dan wrote all of that.
Yeah, he sounded like Shannon Sharp almost. He was like, man, I ain't write that shit. Dan wrote that shit.
Like, that was crazy. So then he's like, now smile for these cameras. And he's smiling and shit. Like,
my heart was breaking, but I was like, whew, this is good writing though. I was like, that's cold. I did not see that. I legit thought they just didn't get married. I was like, I forgot. I was like, then they actually got married.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, I'm on the edge of my seat.
So in this moment,
yeah,
she calls somebody on the phone, and she runs outside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she calls somebody on the phone, and then they immediately cut to Chuck being on the phone, being like,
yeah,
pull the car around.
Yeah.
A real big misdirect right here.
That was a misdirect for your ass.
Mrs. Direct.
Mrs.
Mr.
Direct.
and Mr. and Mrs. Direct. So she run outside. So Serena asked Lily, where's Dan?
Yeah.
Where Dan at? I don't know. He in one of these rooms. Check all the rooms in the church. Check all the rooms at the St. Regis Hotel.
Yeah, knock on all single.
Knock on every door to looking for him. And then Chuck walk in.
Yeah.
And say, I need to apologize to Blair.
I just gotta say something.
But Blair outside. She sees the car. Car pull up. It's an old fucking Studebaker type shit. It was like, she pull up, and then turns out who's driving the car? Dan.
She always go to him when she
always
needs
go to
it.
Dan when she needs something.
She called. She said, "I fucked up.
Yeah.
I need you." I thought it was gonna be Chuck in that moment.
Me
actually.
too.
I was like, "Damn."
It was to Dan, and then he's like, "This only could have had keys in it." All right.
Yeah.
So then,
I hope Dan smash after this.
all right. I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I hope he smashed.
You can't keep rescuing her
I can't keep rescuing. I can't keep saving you.
Yeah.
If you're not trying to be saved by me.
Yeah.
But Gossip Girl is typing.
Oh yeah.
This is before we get to this part though.
Uh-huh.
Let's go back to what we were just talking about.
Okay.
The savior thing.
Yeah.
Now there's a term in hip hop that we use.
Don't save her.
She don't want to
be saved. Don't save her.
Is a should I save her? I wanna be saved.
Captain, save a hoe.
Now, when is that? And Rochelle, I want you to chime in on this, please, if you don't mind. You don't mind, do you? When do we have the right, especially if it's in a situation where we've been honest with our feelings? We've been honest with our feelings to the woman, and she is kind of like leaning on us for emotional support. But we have been honest and upfront with saying, like, I'm not really trying to necessarily just be friends. I want more out of this. When do we have the right to be like, hey, I can't keep coming saving you, without being seen as like a bad guy?
Interesting.
You get what question I'm asking, Rochelle?
Yeah. What do you think?
Like when is it okay to set your boundaries?
Yeah.
Protect
Yeah.
your feelings?
Because listen, I care about you. I am your friend. But I have told you. I've said. It ain't like I'm hiding this information.
Yeah.
If I had never said nothing, then I just gotta eat. I just gotta eat my feelings, you know.
Yeah.
But if I have been honest and upfront and said like, hey,
like you know how I feel.
You know how I feel about you, and you run to me every time you in trouble with somebody else. Well, I can't be there for you anymore. When is it okay?
Yeah, I think it's right away.
Yeah.
That's what I think too.
I
now,
think
this is a good prompt for the listeners, ladies.
What do y'all think?
What do you think?
So if the question, let's repeat it one more time. When is it okay
to set your boundaries?
To set the boundaries.
If you like somebody and they kind of using you for emotional support, but you want more out of them, and you have told them that you wanted more.
Yeah.
You have been upfront about that. You're not hiding that information. Right. When is it okay to be like, I can't be there for you? And have you been in a situation like this where a dude has liked you, or a person? It doesn't matter what gender. If a person has liked you, and you have used them for emotion, and be honest, because you're talking to us. We're two strangers. Remember that.
Yeah, I want to know about this. Yes, this is what I really want to know. Because I feel like this happens a lot, and I feel like people don't like admitting to it.
They don't admit to it.
Let me tell y'all something. You can admit it to us, because we're not going to judge you.
We're not going to judge
family.
you. We're not going to judge you.
Look at y'all. Y'all sent us biscuits and cookies.
We'll talk amongst ourselves.
Because me and Carl need to understand this. Because here's the thing. I think I've been in situations where I've expressed my feelings to a girl, and they were like not interested, but then they keep hitting me up for emotional relief in their life or whatever. Whether it's like I'm having a bad day, or can we just hang and talk? But it's like still with the full intention of them knowing that they have no intention of ever like being with you.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
that puts an emotional weight on us.
You don't want to be like, I don't want to ignore you because I obviously have feelings for you and I care about you. But I also think maybe it is on that other person for us to be like, it's almost like
they're getting they're getting boyfriend privileges.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's like you're the they had an episode of New Girl about this where Rick fucking Nick was like, he expressed how much he loved to Jess, and then Jess wasn't return it, and then she kept using him as her boyfriend because she was lonely, but not getting the other stuff.
Now I also understand, because sometimes that person gets put into the category of, you was just trying to fuck. And it's like, well, I told you that.
Yeah.
I said
I'm
that.
attracted to you.
Yeah. I told you that. Of course I would love more than that too. But
right.
I haven't hid that. I haven't hid that fact. I wasn't like capping so I could pipe.
Yeah.
I was definitely like, I told you what I was doing, and you used that. You're using me for emotional support.
Right.
And at the same time, like you're not doing nothing for me. Like I'm not getting nothing out of this.
So I really want to know.
Do you think your friendship is that valuable?
So if you say, I want to know, yeah.
Do you think you're that pleasant to be around?
Oh my God. Okay. Back to the question is, if you ever had someone express how they feel to you, but you didn't feel the same way, but you kind of strung them along a little bit. Now, because here's the other, on the flip side, Dan, and like if I was Dan's homie, I'd be like, you know that girl don't like you. Mm-hmm. You need to move the hell on.
Yeah.
Now, I also understand, though, if this girl's in trouble, she just went through some traumatic shit, and she's, like, calling Dan, it might make him think that there's a hope here that it might happen, or there's something. And I'd be wondering if it's almost simpler than that, where it's, like, she, like, loves Dan, but she's, like, not attracted to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, on a physical level.
Yeah.
Like, she just wants
to be his friend.
Like, I want you in my life, and I like you. But I just don't see it. I don't have that. Now, for Dan, he has that with her. It's kind of fucked up. It's like a tormenting kind of thing. But let us know what you think. All sides, all stories, all things. Talk to us, baby.
Talk to us. Talk to us.
But that shit was fucking dope. But who knows? We don't know what's going to happen. Because maybe, I feel like they didn't make a big deal of it in the scene. But I was thinking, like, even I'm thinking, like, maybe she has changed her mind because of those vows, you know? Yeah. Now she really knows how Dan feels. You know what I mean? This whole time I feel like even Dan hasn't really expressed it to her. Yeah. But the fact that she knows he wrote those vows tells me now she can't be like, I didn't really know how you felt. Like, she knows. So if she either going to use him or not. Okay. What happened after that?
I'm still silver medallion status with Delta Airlines, and I wish I could move up to gold, but it takes a lot more miles to do that. Now,
hey,
I just got an email.
Talking about?
I just got an email.
Not even listening to me.
I'm listening.
I can't save these hoes. I can't save these tarts. It's called tarts over here.
Okay, so the fingers that we saw earlier typing as Gossip Girls, those white, creamy, milky.
Mother of Mary, magnesium.
Milk of magnesia fingers.
Turns out,
as the camera turns around on the screen, she's typing this whole thing out. And when she gets to the XOXO Gossip Girl, the camera pans around, and it's motherfucking Georgina Sparks. All right, now, you asked me earlier.
I'm not going to say nothing. You just
don't say nothing.
Okay.
Rochelle, both of y'all, cut it out. Turn on the Shelly cam so people can see that you're not gesturing to me. You're not gesturing to me. Lamar is not gesturing to me. Y'all know how I watch this show. I'm going to talk directly to the camera. Y'all know how I watch this show. You know I be picking up on stuff that people don't even think that I would even pick up on. I be seeing little bitty stuff, right? Remember when Georgina read them down? She read their asses. She knew all that information, but she ain't been around. How does she know all of that? Because she's got access to Gossip Girl.
Interesting.
Now, what this ending scene tells us currently, season 5, episode 13, that Georgina Sparks. It's Georgina Sparks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not Georgina Babcock. Who is Georgina Babcock?
That's our friend Cassandra Babcock.
Yeah, we know Cassandra Babcock. That's our friend. But you gotta Google who Georgina Babcock is. Anyway, what this last scene tells us is that Georgina is Gossip Girl. I just got one little thing to say. Trying to find this. It's gonna take me a little while to find it. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves, royalty. If you're listening as a group.
If you're listening as a group, talk amongst yourselves because I need to find this.
All right, well, he's looking at that. I'm going to practice my song I've been working on. Are you ready? True love will find you in the end. True love.
I'm still looking for it. All right,
hold
is
on.
this it?
All right, I'll keep
No,
practicing.
that ain't it.
True love will find you in the end.
What song is that?
Don't be sad. I know you will. This is Daniel Johnson.
Daniel Johnson.
This is a promise with a catch. Only
All right, here we go.
if you look at. Okay, you ready?
You wanna know what I think of that shit?
What do you think of how this episode ended, Tart?
I'll tell you how I think of it.
I don't believe it.
I knew I was looking for it. I don't know what to say. We're just not gonna talk about it. Let's get to the ratings.
That's
look,
how I
as far
feel
as we
about
know, this is what it is. Okay, now
As far as we know, Georgina is Gossip Girl, which, if true, crazy if true. Number one. Number two, anticlimactic if true. Because why not? Why not it? Why not her or fucking Carter Bazin or somebody
Right.
like that?
Carter Bay. I miss Carter Bazin. Where you at?
I'm still holding out hope that Miss Carr is Gossip Girl. But as far as Georgina being Gossip Girl,
all right, let's do the ratings then. I don't want
right.
to talk about this anymore.
all right.
The episode's over.
The episode is
I loved
over.
it though. I thought it was so
Good episode.
good. I was
What do you
related
give
to it. I give it a. I'm not gonna give it a perfect 5 because I feel like I'm not ready to do that yet. But I'll give it a 4.8888.
4.88.
Yeah.
So that's
XOXO. 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 XOXO.
XOXO.
I don't believe it.
I'm gonna give it a 4.79654 because it was a great episode, but that Georgina Humdinger, that Georgina Dinger, I just can't.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's
XOXO.
XOXO. XOXO. XOXO. XOXO. I don't believe it.
What about you, Shelly? Do you believe it?
I will give it a 4.9.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
She like that.
All right, so that's
XOXO. 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 XOXO.
Ooh,
She believes in
Oh, I got to go to the toilet.
the toilet.
I've been drinking.
Oh, man. If I would have
water
wrote
from
that
Mexico.
episode, it would have been like, it showed Georgina, and then like the priest would have walked out the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for letting me use the bathroom, man. I still been shit all day.
Yeah. That would be funny. Yeah, that would be funny. And she was like Gossip Girl.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like, "What do you type it? Nothing.
He's like, here, take this toilet paper. You need more toilet paper.
You need more toilet paper. I used up 3 rolls." All right, you got some news for me?
Man, I got some news. Look, it's a slow news week. Not playing. Okay, so check this out. Motherfucking, a woman was on a date and she ate 48 oysters in a row.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then the date left her there.
Yeah.
So I don't know what my question is. I guess who do you think would eat oysters like that on a date? Or who would leave? I don't even know how to ask this.
Who would leave? I think Chuck would leave. I think Chuck.
Yeah.
If Chuck was like, we getting drinks, and some girl
Yeah,
ordered
did something weird. Okay, yeah. I
4
guess
dozen oysters.
Like, who do you think would leave a date halfway through without finishing it? Yeah, like Chuck definitely. Nate would never. I think he's a people pleaser. Blair would, and I think Roman would.
That's so many damn oysters. How
That's
do you
too many.
How do you even want 48? They showed the plates when they was coming, and she was just slurping them down. Ooh, oh, moaning every
you
time.
saw the video?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't see the video of it.
I saw the video. She was just and she got 2 lemon drops. She got some crab legs. Like she ordered so much shit. Like she
Was she
ordered
black?
at least She ordered at least like it was that bill was gonna be $300 something.
Wow.
And so homeboy left, and he was like, "We were supposed to get drinks. I'll Venmo you for the drinks."
Damn. Why she like? I mean, that would have kind of turned me on a little bit.
Turn you on?
I think it would have been. I would have been like, this person likes to have a good time.
If you work at Amazon, if you don't have the job that you have now, and you take a woman out for drinks, y'all say y'all just getting drinks.
If I had just a regular job.
Yeah.
If I was.
Well, this gonna be like all your check.
Yeah. I mean, we would have to split it or something. You can't just order all that bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm more like, I thought he was leaving because he was just grossed out. Like he was grossed out by it, as opposed to the money. You think it was more about the money he had to spend, or like?
I think
like
he was grossed out. I think it was the money thing, and I think it was just like you taking advantage of me, and you filming this.
Like she's just starving. She's like,
Yeah.
I haven't eaten in 3 weeks or something.
And your first meal after 3 weeks is 48 raw
Also, lady,
oysters.
let me
You're
ask-
gonna go blind.
Here's another question.
I guarantee you the likelihood of a parasite being in one of those oysters goes up
That's too many
significantly.
oysters. That's too many oysters. And they're good, but they're not that good.
48 with
I've
that
had
texture.
I think the most I've had was like 10, maybe.
You ate 10 by yourself.
Yeah, man, nah, maybe
I
like
think I could eat
yeah,
10
like
by
8. I
myself.
had like
10?
4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, I had probably 8.
I've had 6 probably because I ain't like them shits until we
Yeah.
started like doing fancy
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like with Phil going to L&E and shit like that.
Yeah.
Bleep that name out. Don't want to overrun the spot, but like
yeah,
that was the first time I started being like, oh, I could actually do this. But
Yeah.
the texture of an oyster,
It's still a lot.
it
like,
gets
it's-
to me by like by
I-
4 or 5. I'm like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah, like I had enough. Unless they're good, where were they? Did they say what town it was? I'm asking you like you did a news story.
I think it was Atlanta. I think it was Atlanta.
I was supposed to go with the research here. But let's say, have you ever had an oyster in motherfucking like Massachusetts or like Maine or somewhere? Them shits was banging. Like when I was in Newport, I was like I was eating them shits because they were just so good.
I can't taste the difference.
Oh, you'll taste them out there. It's
I
like
mean, I had them.
you
had
them in
we've
New
had them
Orleans.
in New Orleans and on
But
the
those
Gulf
they
Coast.
taste different. It's like a different kind of flavor, but it'd be like going to like Japan eating sushi, and you just like, nah. I don't know why I'm trying to justify this. I don't. I think it's gross what she did.
48 is too goddamn.
The other
many.
story is Usher got the key to Vegas last week.
Nice,
Who should get the key to the city in our show?
Nate.
Yeah, he's done a lot for the city. He took down Trip. Did he take? He didn't do anything with Trip.
I don't.
Oh no, they just like what they do to him?
They beat
They
his
kind of
ass.
left that hanging. Huh?
Yeah.
Like I think he was supposed to go to jail or something. That's all I got for the news, baby.
48 oysters is too many goddamn oysters. I know a man. My dad is friends with a man who.
You see the story every time. That's such a southern thing. We have I have this one story.
My dad is friends with a man who ate an oyster and it put a parasite in his brain, and he almost died. And now he's deaf.
He can't hear
But he
anything.
loves to try to talk to you.
He'd be like, "Hey man, tell me about
Hey,
yourself."
yeah.
Like,
And I'd be
"I'm
like,
not
"Well, I'm
talking
this,
to you."
huh?" Because he ain't fully deaf, but he can't hear. And so he'd be like, "Hey, so you live out there in California, huh?" "Yeah, I live in California." "Huh?" "Yeah, I live in
son, I
California."
had too many
"Huh?"
oysters. I went on a date and I had 48 oysters. That would be so
He worked
funny
in the
if,
oyster
like-
business because down where I'm from, like shrimp is the main, like shrimp, like for a long time, shrimp and oyster seafood stuff. We ship it out to like a lot of the country. He was working at oysters and he tried one, he ate one, and it had a parasite in it. You've seen like sometimes you gotta look at your oysters; they got a little red spider looking thing in them. Be careful of that.
Ew. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the
Well,
police-
All right, y'all.
All
So
right, man.
halfway through the season, we got how many episodes in season? 23?
where we at now?
22? We at 13. So
Oh, shit, we
we're,
at 13?
we're
That's
over
cool.
we're over half.
We're
Over
getting
half
there.
the way there. We have got a humdinger. So far right now, Georgina Sparks is Gossip Girl.
Yeah, so we'll see how we
We'll
feel.
see
and
how
we'll
we
see
feel.
what happens.
Yeah.
But and we are rolling.
We're
We're
rolling.
almost done
We're
with this show. And check this out, man. Fucking great episode. How about that? thank you to Megan too for the cookies.
Yeah, thank you, Megan. I'm gonna eat one of these. I know it's triple chocolate, but I'm gonna eat one because I want to
You
try
should
one.
eat it because I don't like chocolate.
Rochelle,
either.
you want a cookie?
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
telling y'all, and I don't, you know us. We don't put our name on shit without getting paid, like Athletic Greens.
We
And-
are corporate shills.
Go chill.
But we
I
will-
will shop. I think if you want to get some cookies, you should pay for this because these shits are good. And I don't even like sweet shit. Like, I don't like any of it.
Megan made cookies. Shout out to Megan. Thank you so much,
Packaging
Megan.
could use some work.
Megan, when you see me, I'll tell you a story about my dad's friend who ate oysters and went down.
Oh yeah. You tell this shit every time.
Bye.
That was a Headgum podcast.